All right. Guys, I just came back very quickly to apologize. Oh man. I just came back to apologize for what just happened. Um, I am not going to continue to flight because when my phone came back on, obviously it was off. Like everything shut off. So I'm so upset. I'm so pissed. We were just I'm so pissed right now. I'm so pissed. But yeah. So if you don't know, my phone died. I mean, it warned me like what 30 minutes ago that it was at 10%, and I was so distracted by the beautiful sunset of in the morning that I completely forgot that I needed to charge my phone. So the phone completely died, and we did not make it to the airport. So everybody died, which I think it was about 68 of us on this stream. All of us died. So I apologize for killing you guys for the second time, but uh, I'll do another stream later to make up for this one. It was a tragic accident. It's gonna be all over the news. It was a tragic accident. I'm gonna do another stream to make up for later. Hopefully I can do another one today. I got some other stuff I need to do. I don't have time to redo that flight, sadly. But I do want to do another flight because that sunset was so dope that I really want to get that flight. So, man, I really hate when flights don't end. Like if it leaves you hanging so bad, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like a clip. It's like when you watch your favorite series on Netflix and they freaking like cut out the ending. You don't know who died or if they lived or anything. So, so I just want to say, guys, thank you for all the subs. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for understanding. I know everybody's phone has died at least once in a flight. Sadly, this one happened during a stream. So, I'm upset. I'm very upset. I'm very upset. I really only had time to do that one flight today because of how long it was gonna be. But I'll let you guys know. Definitely join the Discord channel, and I can update you on what I decide to do later. I'm gonna try to keep the Discord channel updated before everyone else. Yeah, it just died, bro. Gaming some R. The phone just died. It killed us. We lost hydraulics. We lost electronics. We lost everything. We lost we lost the, what do you call it? Lost everything. The plane is just done. What's going on, Toby Taylor? This K Reno to Seattle in real life, depending on what plane you fly. Most of the flights that I've found from Reno are in -8s, so it takes longer. It takes about 2 hours to get to Seattle from Reno. But other than that, with us, we were in the A320, so we were getting there a little bit faster. So we were gonna get there in probably probably about an hour and 20 minutes. Probably gonna make it there. So, but man, I do not want to redo that flight. I really don't. I really don't. Because now the sun's up, which sucks. And then I have to redo the whole flight plan. Actually, I don't, because I have it typed up. You know what? You know what, guys? Forget it. We're gonna do it. We're not gonna give up. No, sir. We're not gonna give up. I have a charger on now. And if you guys want to stick around, I'm down to do it, to try it again. I'm down for a take 2. I know that sadly, my partner Dex, the Rats Files, is still landing there, but I'm down to try it again because I don't feel completed. Like I'm not okay with how this ended. So we're gonna hit this again. We're gonna load it right where we started. I got the flight plan already made. Don't have to worry about any of that stuff. We know exactly what to do now. Where is it? We're gonna restart everything. I'm not getting killed again. Thankfully, you guys can't fire me. My boss is not watching right now, so I think we are okay. Hit start. I'm gonna load another 103 souls to kill on board. Oh man, I want to get a shot like that. 0G flight. What are you talking about? We'll have a moment of silence for everyone we did kill off. Why is it telling me I have? What are you talking about right now? You know what? That's probably coming from before when we crashed. We got 0G and we all died. All right, let's make this quick, cause we know exactly what to do. All I need to do is, I think I still have this to paste. Yes, we do. Boom, just like that. So I'm gonna actually skip the departure part, and we're just gonna get straight to it for today. And let's see, make sure we got everything set up. We got audio, we got the stream is live. Flight plan is in. We got our departure stuff, which we don't need anymore. All right, guys, I just came back very quickly to apologize. Oh man, I just came back to apologize for what just happened. I am not going to continue to fly because when my phone came back on, obviously it was off, like everything shut off. So I'm so upset. I'm so pissed. We were just I'm so pissed right now. I'm so pissed. But yeah, so if you don't know, my phone died. I mean, it warned me like what 30 minutes ago that it was at 10%, and I was so distracted by the beautiful sunset of in the morning that I completely forgot that I needed to charge my phone. So the phone completely died, and we did not make it to the airport. So everybody died, which I think it was about 68 of us on this stream. All of us died. So I apologize for killing you guys for the second time. But I'll do another stream later to make up for this one. It was a tragic accident. It's gonna be all over the news. It was a tragic accident. I'm gonna do another stream to make up for later. Hopefully I can do another one today. I got some other stuff I need to do. I don't have time to redo that flight, sadly. But I do want to do another flight because that sunset was so dope that I really want to get that flight. So, man, I really hate when flights don't end. Like if it leaves you hanging so bad, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like a clip. It's like when you watch your favorite series on Netflix and they freaking like cut out the ending. You don't know who died or if they lived or anything. So, so I just want to say, guys, thank you for all the subs. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for understanding. I know everybody's phone has died at least once in a flight. Sadly, this one happened during the stream. So, I'm upset. I'm very upset. I'm very upset. I really only had time to do that one flight today because of how long it was gonna be. But I'll let you guys know. Definitely join the Discord channel, and I can update you on what I decide to do later. I'm gonna try to keep the Discord channel updated before everyone else. Yeah, they just died, bro. Gaming some R. The phone just died. It killed us. We lost hydraulics. We lost electronics. We lost everything. We lost we lost the, what do you call it? Lost everything. The plane is just done. What's going on, Toby Taylor? This Reno to Seattle in real life, depending on what plane you fly. Most of the flights that I've found from Reno are in -8s, so it takes longer. It takes about 2 hours to get to Seattle from Reno. But other than that, with us, we were in the A320, so we were getting there a little bit faster. So we were gonna get there in probably probably about an hour and 20 minutes. Probably gonna make it there. So, but man, I do not want to redo. I had to hire a new co-pilot because he died in the last flight, and somehow I survived. You know, I always have a parachute ready because you gotta be you gotta be prepared for the worst. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. We should have enough fuel. Let's check on that actually. Let's check on that because I don't know if it updated since we got back in here. Weight and balance. We need about 3. Yeah, that's good. That's exactly what I had set to last time. Cool. All right, let's keep going. And everybody gets upgraded to first class also, because we feel so bad for the inconvenience. Man, look at that right there. Turn. Alright, so if you guys are just joining us, we're going to be taking off at runway 34 left, heading north via the HNGRY departure out of Reno, Nevada. Destination is Seattle Tacoma, Washington. Flying an A320, Airbus A320 Frontier livery. This is another Blu Arrow Global flight. Please put your seatbelt on. You have nothing to worry about. Do not watch the news of what happened in the last 10 minutes. Alright, we got an air hostess. Oh snap, is Louis going to be our hostess today. So he'll be serving up the free drinks and food. If you have any questions about in-flight entertainment, let him know. He'll get you some free headphones or a blanket. Hola, mommy. That's funny. Bom dia, Victor Heavy. I'm trying to read while I taxi and it's not working. So let me get back to you on that. We're gonna climb up to 12,000. Obrigado, Victor Heavy. Muito obrigado. The Airbus cockpit is so jelly. Oh yeah. Starly, where did you get your information from? If you could let us know, I can maybe I can maybe find it. Basically, you get everything you have to pay for on board is going to be free on this flight due to delays. That's what we're going to say. And one thing that's amazing about iPhone, I don't know how it is with Android, but one thing amazing about iPhone, especially the iPhone 6 and 7, not the iPhone 5, but the iPhone 6 and 7, we're crossing runway 7, is when your phone dies, if once you plug it in, you basically can immediately turn it back on. Like, if I showed you how much battery I have right now, I have like 3%. But thankfully it charges faster than it dies while I have it plugged in. But as soon as it died, I was like, no, and I was like, okay, I hurried up and plugged it in to see if maybe, just maybe, I could turn back on Infinite Flight and I would still be in the air. But obviously Infinite Flight restarted just like every other app that I had open. So there is no recovery system right now. That'd be great to ask the developers to figure something out to do like a recovery system, because when stuff like this happens, I mean, I should have planned. Like, again, it was my fault. I knew my battery was dying. I just was ignoring it because I was looking at the freaking sunrise the whole time. So yeah. Let's get a few screenshots on the way out of here. It's supposed to do like a safety video thing, but I don't hear it doing it. I don't know how to activate it. I speak very little Portuguese, guys, just so you know. I am learning, like I said. I'm hoping for the day when I can like really be fluent with you. I am actually, according to Duolingo, I am 21% fluent in Portuguese. So I know, like, if you talk to me about food or colors or like clothes, I'm like very fluent in those areas. But in a lot of other areas, and I'm not very good with the slang either, because I know a lot of times people, are not speaking perfect Portuguese, so I don't understand those very well yet. But I'm trying to learn that from my Portuguese friends in Brazil. and also Spanish. I'm learning Spanish too. So I was learning Spanish before I was learning Portuguese, and then I decided to learn Portuguese. Oh, stop. We missed the whole short line. Oh well. We're going to announce our takeoff runway 34 left. Nobody is coming. We're departing to the north. Slows down. I'm going to go ahead and set the strobe lights on and line lights on. All right, here we go. Look to the left, look to the right, no aircraft inbound. Let's get started. All right, Frontier 1458, clear takeoff off runway 34. All right, I'm not gonna stop. We're just gonna start rolling once we get it centered. We have 2-knot crosswind, direct crosswind actually, but we should be just fine. Gonna go 91% on the throttle. Let's do our best to keep it on the center line today. We'll be rotating around 140, I think, 130, 140. There it is, and we're up. All right, my hand is off the rudder now. Gear is going up. We're gonna lock our heading, lock our altitude so we don't make that mistake again. Watch the baby fly out. Lock our speed down so we don't get caught speeding. We'll go up to about 240 knots. Fly runway heading just for a little bit until we get to Hungary. Then I'll go ahead and lock in our nav mode. And we're taking off out of Reno. Reno is a beautiful place, guys. Just so you know, like, you're not gonna see a lot of people recommend you to fly into Reno because not everybody knows about Reno unless you're from Reno or from around the area. I'm not from this area at all. I'm hundreds of miles away from here where I live, but I've seen other people fly this in this area, and I've flown over this area before in real life, so I kind of know that this area is a lot of mountains, a lot of desert. We're in northern Nevada, so there's a lot of desert out here, but it's very beautiful. DeMario, what's going on, man? We're flying from Reno, Nevada to Seattle, Washington. Airbus A320, Frontier, Blu Arrow Global. Sir, landing lights are set to off. Alright, you can go up with the flaps too. Climb up to 12,000. The gaming hub, what's going on? Toby Taylor, this is going to be about an hour and 20-minute flight. Thank you. Good takeoff. It was the plane just took off on its own, basically. When you have the right flap set, it just kind of goes. Finding passenger fun despite these nuts. Michael Weinglatt. I'm using video. You can see that in the description of the video. I have all the information of my phone type. Oh crap! We need to turn. Hit nav. I should go ahead and turn us to the left. We're almost to 12,000, so we're above 10K. Now we can speed up and go about 280 knots now. It really sucks because maybe can I still see him? No, I can't. Dex the Brad's Files is probably landing right now in Seattle where we should be landing, but hey, not much you can do. It looks like there may be a ATC here at what is this? At Calgary International. We do have a couple people around us. We have some people in San Francisco. We have one aircraft in San Francisco, Captain Andrew, and we have somebody. Where's the other guy? This guy up here, I don't know where he's flying to. Air Canada 1911, heavy, oscillate at 37,000 feet. He's headed to Montreal. I think it's Montreal. Might be Toronto. I always get those two mixed up. Alright, we'll load off 12,000. We're now going to go ahead and step up to our cruising altitude, which is going to be 360 again. It was pretty bumpy up there the last time around. We'll see how it is this time. Try to do my best to get you guys a smooth ride. I'm going to do my best also to max out the speed. I believe we can go to about 340 while we're this low, but we're going to have to bring that back when we get above 29,000, when we get into the Mach speeds. Climb up pretty quickly. I like it when the sun is low because you get those long shadows. Technically, you don't get all of the shadow here because Infinite Flight can't really render complete shadows yet, but they can kind of render like a little bit of shadows. You get what I'm saying. Oh, I just hit rudder on accident. I hate when I do that. I'm trying to press this. So take a look from this side of the plane as we climb out the window view. Alright, now I can look back at the chat. I forgot that I'm not using my headphones anymore because I'm charging them. I'll bring the phone back. Alright, let me see if I can catch up on what you guys are talking about. What are you guys talking about anyway? Y'all still talking about peanuts? Yeah, actually I was going to see those sign off for now. But it might get a little bumpy later, and if it does, I'm going to have to see if that's on. There actually is a bug with the engine sound. I don't remember this happening in in Infinite Flight, the first version. If you stay on this view long enough, if you have on headphones on both ears, you actually hear the sounds vibrating from left to right, and it's not supposed to do that. It gets really annoying. So that's something we can fix. The engine sounds in general don't sound too bad in certain aircraft. I don't know if they all use the same engine sound, but there's certain views that you can use that it sounds really good. But they're using all the same engine sounds that were in the old Infinite Flight. The Gaming Hub, you're new. Welcome to Infinite Flight. Welcome to Blue Games. Your question is, the whole globe is free with multiplayer? Yes, the whole globe is included in the multiplayer subscription price. So once you get multiplayer, you have the whole globe. It's yours. Stripping Chicken, I just saw your older message about you're doing a flight and it froze and it closed the game, and I guess you have to start over. something similar happened to me, except it was completely my fault. My phone just died, and so I had to start over. Demario Tenant, speed restrictions. Yes, there's still speed restrictions. Okay, so as you can see, we have an hour ETE to our destination, 52 seconds for the next waypoint, and we're only 8 minutes so far in this flight. But man, it looks so good out here. Look at this. That morning haze just looks so good. I mean, I'm kind of glad I had to redo the flight, because now I get to kind of see the flight from a whole different perspective. Like, it's a completely new flight now, it's a different time of day, so it's a lot different. We're at 260 now. Go inside, take a look, make sure everything's going all right. We're gonna lower our vertical speed now, about 2,200 or 100, whichever. And I'll bring my speed back to like 310, because as we get closer to 360, oh god, oh that scared me. As we get closer to 360, the indicator speed is gonna have to come back until we get to Mach. So if you don't want to speed, you need to watch out for that. Man, look at, man, it really is beautiful out here. It's like the desert. There's a way out in the distance off the left wing, there's like a snow-capped peak out there. I'm not sure which mountain that is. I wish live flight worked so I could actually see where we are and stuff, but it is what it is. Yes, the graphic is freaking amazing. Do I know when Global is coming out for Global? You mean Android? No, I don't know. I know that right now that's the big question. That's the big hot question. When does it come to Android? And nobody knows. People keep trying to say they know, but I don't think they really know. Man, this looks so good, guys. I'm honestly glad we did this again. Let's go to Scenic View, see if we can get anything interesting. Try me later, what's going on? Anti-Semitic? Alright, man, catch you next time. Thank you, my friend. Lebrats, alright, the wind might change on landing. Alright, thank you for the warning. Can you pause a flight? Technically, yes, you can pause a flight. A trick to pausing your flight is basically just, like, if you're on iPhone, the way you do it on iPhone is you would, double tap the screen like this, and then you go to a different app, and it actually pauses your flight in the background. Your flight will not continue without you if you're not inside the Infinite Flight app. I learned that on the first version of Infinite Flight. And pretty cool, your dad was a C-17 pilot. Easy E says, wait, no, Lion King says, you can't hear me, the engines are too loud. Is everybody having the same issue? I can turn the engine sounds down. And I'm okay with that. Let me see. Alright, let's try that. I don't know if it changed. Is that any better? Easy E, I don't really mind flying at night. I like it better than before. At least you can see something. Yeah, no, there's no city lights, and that's a bummer, but it is what it is. Infinite Flights, and guys, just so you know, I'm reading old comments. I'm going backwards on the comments. Somebody asked, what is on Infinite Flight Global solo? Everything is, I don't see anybody else. That's the only difference. And also you get to use replay mode and stuff. In the multiplayer you can't do replay mode and stuff. MB, we're headed to, where are we headed? Oh man, that's beautiful. We're headed to Seattle, Washington. And global live, yes, you can change the time. And it looks like the stream might have just froze up. Your iPad charger sucks. Alright, sorry guys if you're getting a lag right now. I don't know why. Hopefully it comes back. It says it's loading. Alright, looks like we are back. Looks like we're back. I don't know what happened there. The stream was going pretty well up until that point. Alright, so we're at our cruising altitude of the flight level 360, which is 36,000 feet for people who don't know. And we're going to speed up to about 0.86 Mach. Mach 0.86 is going to be our cruising altitude speed. That should get us there in less than our scheduled time. And it is just beautiful up here, guys. It's just like I'm going to be out here on this exterior view because it's just, man. I'll tell you, like, this is why we fly. You know what I mean? Like, and you guys can agree with me, but this is why we fly. This is why we get up here, because we love these views. Like, it makes flying so much more enjoyable when you can see, like, when you're able to really adventure and discover the earth and what it has to offer and things like that. So you see a couple, I love how far you can look out to. Like, you can see as far as the eye can see out off to the horizon. You see mountain peaks out there. You're not limited on how far you can see. It's really just based on weather now. There's a big snow-capped mountain over there on the left of us. There's another couple rolling cliffs over there. I think that might be a lake off the right side. Raul, yeah, I'll show you the map real quick. Is there any effects to the plane if the engine turns off mid-air? Just what would usually happen, which is you would, start falling out of the sky. Not, immediately, but slowly. You'd go into a glide. Alright, so this is the map of the world. So as you can see where we are in the US, took off out of Reno. LAX is down here. For you guys, like I said, who are not familiar with the USA, LAX is down here. SFO is there. We took off out of Reno, which is to the northeast of San Francisco. And now we're going to be flying straight up to Seattle, which is going to take us out of Nevada through Oregon and then finally to Washington. And then right up here is all of Canada. So that's where we are. And then we got South America, Brazil, Africa, India, Russia, Singapore, Japan, Australia, Hawaii, and then back to America. So yeah. It's global, baby. It has basically every airport. Does the plane tilt if the engine turns off? I'm not really sure. You do feel the engine cutting off. You just, you lose the forward speed, obviously, and you just eventually start to fly when you lose when the plane does plane stuff. Tri-Million, do I earn anything? What do you mean by do I earn anything? I'm playing multiplayer right now, guys. And I don't know. Do you mean like does Infinite Flight pay me to play or stream? I don't I mean, I'll do this for fun. I don't get paid to do this. It'd be nice. I wouldn't mind getting paid to play Infinite Flight. Global does cost money. Personally, I updated my live subscription about a week ago. So Infinite Flight came out Wednesday. Yeah, Infinite Flight Global came out Wednesday. I updated my global subscription about a month ago. Actually, it was in the beginning of this month. It was like the first week of October. So, so because I already had a live subscription and I bought the year, I'm good until October 2018. So once Global came out, all I had to do was update the phone, and I had everything. All the aircraft that I hadn't bought yet, I now have those. Actually, you know what? I had already bought them because I had Live Plus, so I already had everything unlocked anyway. So, but once I updated, it just, I was able to fly Global. If you have any questions about Android and the Android progress, please go to the community forum. There's updates on there about that. How far am I going to fly? I am flying. This flight is going to be about an hour and 20 minutes. We've already flown 20 minutes, so we have about an hour left, maybe a little bit less. We're flying from Reno to Seattle. I should have put that in the title, so you guys know where I'm going. I don't know if they changed the sound effect. I know that you do hear a crash. I don't remember if you could hear a crash before. I have already crashed at least once. Man, look at that view over there. I don't know what mountain that is. Let me see if I can find out what mountain that is. I probably can't. I don't know. Let me see. Where are we? We're just below LMT. So let me find out where that is. We are expecting some light turbulence coming up here soon. There it is right there. What mountain is that? That is Mount Shasta. That is Mount Shasta. Yes, sir, it is. I'm trying to find out what the elevation of it is. I think it's 14,000 feet is what, yeah, 14,162 feet. That's Mount Shasta to our left one. So pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. I was able to find it on the map. I'm actually looking at it through SkyVector and not Google Maps. If there's no update on the community forum, then whatever they said last is the latest update. And guys, if you post in the chat that you have an update about the update on Android, stuff like that, please give us your source. Like, where did you get that information? Did you get it from Instagram? Did you get it from Twitter? Did you just get it from some random person who thinks he knows everything? You know what I mean? Let us know so that we can see if what you're saying is even relevant or if it's even true. Jaded me. I thought you didn't speak English. You must have used Google Translate. I'll definitely be flying to Denver at some point. Yeah, I like Denver. Denver is one of my favorite places to travel to in real life. Denver, Colorado. I want to go snowboarding there sometime. Yes, please, if you want any drinks or snacks, drinks and snacks are free on this flight, and so is the in-flight entertainment. We'll be landing in about an hour from now. We're gonna see a lot of mountains like that on the way to Seattle. This is one reason I like flying to Seattle. There's so many really cool looking mountain ranges and things like that around the Oregon, Portland area. It looks really nice. And I have a really cool flight planned after Seattle. Not for this stream because it went longer than expected, but I'll have another flight that I'll probably be doing maybe either over the weekend if I get time to stream on the weekend, or I may do it Monday. And by then, Android guys, you should have, hopefully you should have the update by then. And we have a little bit of turbulence. I'm going to turn the seatbelt sign back on. Roblox, you said you saw me flying. Where did you see me flying? Apparently FlightCast says something about when Android comes out. So guys, go look at FlightCast to find out if that is true. I haven't seen that myself. Thank you, man. Thank you, Jadget. I'm loving this flight too, and I'm loving these views. I'm loving the scenery on this flight. I'm loving it. That's cool. Every flight you go on, you get a model plane. That's pretty cool. If I did that, I'd have like a closet full of model planes. Oh God. The thing turned so hard. It scared me. Alright, let me check Twitter real quick, guys. Apparently the FlightCast said something. Let me go check their Twitter. Let me go see if this is true. And then I will say it over the stream. I'll read it over the stream. I mean. Alright, so this was posted by FlightCast Audio's Twitter 3 hours ago, okay? And ... Android users are starting to see infinite flight updates. Yours will be here soon. So that's new. That's news, guys. That's news. I didn't know this until just now. I just read it. So apparently some people on Android are starting to get it, so it's going to be slowly coming out. It's not like iPhone where you can, I guess, force it to update, which honestly I was happy about because I didn't want to wait. But so I don't know if you have an Android and you have Global, let us know so we can find out if people are, you know, who's getting them and everything. So your wait is almost over. And I read that directly from FlightCast Audio's Twitter. And trust me guys, it is definitely worth the wait. Yes sir, landing in about 45 minutes now. Yes, FlightCast is a very reliable source. That's a reliable source. So if they said it, then I believe it. If you hear anything from FlightCast, Live Flight, Infinite Flight themselves, Laura, Philip, those are really good sources. If you get information from them, if you get it anywhere else, I wouldn't believe it. Who loves Ariana? Ariana Grande, I assume that's who we're talking about. I liked her before she I don't like the current her. I like the Nickelodeon version of her. Or was it Disney? I think it was Nickelodeon. Yes, I am on expert server Aviator Lucas. The walking fruit, yes, I started the flight again after my phone died. I couldn't deal with the rejection of not finishing the flight. Like, it was gonna be stuck on me all day if I didn't finish the flight, so I had to go back and do it. Catch you next time. Oh snap, it's Louis. Yeah, we can fly again soon. Join the Discord or just keep watching streams, and I always fly with you guys in the streams, so it's pretty easy to get a flight with me. What website do I use for my flight plan, Jamie? I use SkyVector, I use SimBrief, and I use FlightAware. I use those together usually to create my flight plans, and then I amend them depending on weather and different situations like that. And also, Infinite Flight doesn't have all the waypoints. From what I know, Fire Global is in solo also, but it's still with a subscription, so either way you get to fly multiplayer if you like. Yeah, Denver is on my list of places to fly, for sure. Also, guys, I mentioned this yesterday. Send your flight suggestions to my Discord channel. I have a specific place to put those. And whenever I'm looking for a flight to do, for example, last night I did a flight from Sydney to Melbourne, and I got that idea from my Discord. People are posting ideas to the Discord channel, and that's where I get my flight suggestions from. So if you have a suggestion of a flight you want me to do, you want to see me fly, send it there, and so I can go back and look at it. Not only me, but other people. What is that? Look at this lake thing right here. That's cool. I wonder what that is. Let's see if I can find that on the map too. Where are we anyways? We are just south of LMT. I mean, just north of LMT. Let's see if I can find that lake. Oh, there it is. I think I found it. Man, I'm getting really good at this navigation stuff. That is Crater Lake. I like being able to tell you guys like what stuff is as we pass by it. So that's Crater Lake right there, in case you never knew. That's inside of Portland. No, not Portland. That's in Oregon, south of Portland. Looks cool though, right? What's going on? It's me, JC Vlogs. Welcome. Jonathan, I'm flying to Seattle, Washington. Nice. George is flying to Spain in 787. Yesterday we flew to Spain. Actually, yesterday we flew first to Portugal, and then from Portugal we flew to Spain. We flew across basically the entire country of Spain. As you can see, it's getting real bumpy. That's why I had to turn seatbelt sounds back on. So yeah, this is really cool mountains out here over Seattle. Like, that looks like a massive volcano with water in it. That's so cool. I bet that looks so cool on the ground too. Yeah, the Discord channel is going nuts right now. Like, it's going so crazy that I can't even really chat in the Discord right now because I'm just trying to keep up with you guys' chat on the stream. So I apologize if anybody is in my Discord channel right now, and I'm not replying. It's because I'm just trying to keep up with the stream chat right now because it's pretty active. Try me later. I do not have a Blue Games Twitter account, but I do have an Instagram. I may make one later on, but right now I don't have one. Look at that mountain in the distance. That looks so dope. Hi, Quirky. I remember seeing your comment on one of my videos, so welcome to the live stream. Hey, Quirky, just save your money. You'll get there one day. Yeah, Manny, it's so sick, bro. So dope. This is on iOS, but Android, apparently, they're releasing on Android slowly. So just keep watching out for your updates in the Play Store, or however that works for you Android people. Raul, I don't really understand your question. You're saying 20% to get it today and 50% to get what? Are you talking about, is it a discount to get Infinite Flight? I think the discount period for Infinite Flight is over. I think you had to buy a subscription right before it released it. Like, I think the deal went away once the update came out. What game is this? We're in Infinite Flight, my friend. Welcome. If you don't know what this is, you about to rock your world. This is Infinite Flight Simulator. Pilot and co-pilot roles. Let me explain that as soon as I look through a few more things. Oh, planes and trains, cool. Yeah, I see you, my friend. I see you. Yeah, I remember I got your message on Instagram. Manny, I'm working on getting some music to play in the background during my flights. I don't have any music right now. I'm trying to get some YouTube-friendly music. But okay, so somebody asked about the pilot and co-pilot roles on my Discord channel. So honestly, I'm new to having my own Discord. This is my first time having my own Discord channel. It's the first one I've ever created. So, but I was trying to like kind of see how other people were doing it, and so I set up a few roles, and I have two roles. I have pilot and I have co-pilot. So basically, co-pilot is lower, obviously, than pilot. Pilot, to be a co-pilot, basically all you gotta do is fly one flight with me, and you can also, all you gotta do to become a co-pilot on my Discord channel is just join in on a flight, whether I'm streaming or I'm not streaming. Either way, as long as we do a flight with each other from one destination to the other, you are qualified to be a co-pilot. And if I do not promote you once we do that, you can send me a message to let me know that we flew together, and then I'll go ahead and promote you to co-pilot. Now, pilot, you have to fly on or offline, so that means on stream or off of the stream, at least 5 times, 5 complete flights. We have to do 5 complete flights together, and I'll promote you to pilot. And you have to complete 1 airline flight with Blu Arrow Global on Infinite Passenger. Now, I'm going to change that because I realized that the app Infinite Passengers is actually not free, and I don't want people to have to pay in order to rank up to that. So I'm going to actually change that requirement. I'm going to take away the requirement of you flying 1 flight on the airline. I'm going to take off that restriction or requirement, but I am going to make probably a new rank above that and keep that, because I do have a lot of people who do fly for the airline, and I want a special rank for those people. So if you fly with me 5 times, you get pilot. If you fly 1 time, you get co-pilot. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Jaded me, yes. After this flight, after we land at at Seattle, this will be the end of today's daily live stream. but I may, depending on how my day goes. We're way behind schedule actually, because I had to do this again, but depending on how this day goes, I will try to do another flight. I know for sure, guys, check the forums, but I will for sure be flying to San Francisco at some point today. I may not be streaming it, but I will fly at some point to San Francisco. They're having an event at San Francisco, so I will be flying into San Francisco at some point on the expert server, to be exact. But again, like I said, depending on how my day goes, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream again today. So this will be the last flight of this stream. And for you guys who just joined us, welcome aboard. It's Blue Games. This is a Blu Arrow Global, non-stop to Seattle Tacoma International, operated by Frontier Airlines. And right now we're just enjoying the freaking view, because it's been beautiful the whole way. I mean, this has been one of the most beautiful flights I've done so far. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, Manny. I'm definitely gonna go to. I mean, there's a lot of places that I'm definitely gonna fly to in the future, and I don't mind you guys sending suggestions, because it reminds me that I want to go there. But I need you guys to put that in the Discord so that I can go back and reference it when I'm ready to do another flight. So like, I'm gonna go to Italy for sure. I'm gonna be flying to Paris, Brazil at some point. Right now, there's no good scenery in Brazil, so I may not do that flight for a while. But there is. Brazil is, like, you can fly there, it just doesn't look great. Dubai is another place I'm going to be going. And for the airline, I actually just bought an A380. We added the Airbus A380 to the airline. We didn't have it at first. We had the 747, but we didn't have an A380. So to celebrate the global release, I went and bought the Airbus A380 for long haul flights. So if any of you guys are flying with the airline for Blu Arrow and inside of Infinite Passenger, you can now fly with that. And look at how bumpy it is right now, guys. I hope nobody gets sick. Yo, your Gaming 12, what's going on? Yeah, actually, I do know that Dino can play music, but the question is that music stream friendly? You know what I'm saying? You can show me after the stream, hit me up. But you know, my question to that is it stream friendly? Like, am I gonna get copyright claims on playing that music? And that's the problem with Final Play music. So I can only play YouTube friendly music or music that I own the rights to. Devin, just go to the Discord. Discord link is in the chat. I mean, in the description. Somebody can actually, if one of the moderators could go ahead and post that link in the chat just to help people find it. The new update is not very big at all, because it's mostly just on the internet. It's mostly like it doesn't actually download to your phone. So the update is not very big at all. All right, where do I need to descend? We need to be. Let's take a look. Let's prepare. Let's brief for our descent now. At Battleground, which is right north of Portland, right here. We need to be at an altitude of. Wait, I closed my charts. Why did I do that? We're descending on the HAWKZ for our nav arrival. We need to be at flight level 240, which is 24,000 feet, and it is 13 minutes away. And right now we're at 360, so we're gonna have to descend about 12,000 feet before we get there. We could start descending pretty soon here, but I'll probably wait until we're about 10 minutes out, and then I'll start descending. So right now, in 3 minutes, we'll descend in about 3 minutes. But for now, guys, just enjoy the view. Finish up your in-flight entertainment movies and eat your peanuts, and we'll be there in no time. Take a nap, whatever. We should be there in what, about 30 minutes. And yeah, Global is so good. Try me later. What are you asking me? Yeah, guys, please be respectful and don't spam the chat or you will get timed out. NCS, no copyrighted sounds on YouTube. I don't. Where on Discord? Is that what you're saying? Oh snap! It's Louis. Were you able to get Live Flight app to work? Because I'm not able to track myself or anybody because the app is not working. Antarctica. Is Antarctica is that the bottom of the Earth or that's the top? I can't remember. I think it's the bottom. And what airports are down there? Because I would definitely love to do a flight down to Antarctica. That'd be really cool. Hello, Suin. Tears to you, man. Android users. I'm not going to adjust the sound. Somebody earlier said the sound was too loud, so I turned it down. It also depends on what view you're in. If I go to my wing view, it gets louder. See? Alright, we're going to start descending down to flight level 240. So a few Machs. And we'll descend about 1,200 feet per minute or so. That should get us there right in time. Look how bumpy it is. Oh yeah, I heard Mexico is beautiful. We definitely got to fly down to Mexico. Alright, try me later. I got you. I see NCS is on YouTube. Oliver Plain, please send that suggestion. If you really want to see it, I'm down. Like I said, I've never even heard of that place that you're recommending. But I'm down to fly there. Just I need you to send it to the Discord channel so that I can save it, so that I can have it for later. Because I'm not doing it right now. Only flight that I have two flights that I'm for sure doing. One is I'm flying to San Francisco. Not sure if that's going to be a stream. But and I'm also flying somewhere else to a mystery airport that I haven't told anybody about yet. But it's my favorite airport. And I actually went to check it out the other day to make sure that it looks good before I stream it. And it does. So I'll be flying there probably in the next flight. We'll be flying from Seattle to this airport. That's all I'm going to say. That's my only hint, is we'll be flying from Seattle to this airport. Not today, but next time we fly, we're going to be flying from Seattle to this airport. And it's my favorite airport in the world. Well, as of right now, until I find more airports. Louis, or oh snap, it's Louis. I can't meet you right now. But thank you. How do you get all the system controls on the right? It depends on, I think it depends on your device. I'm on an iPhone 7 Plus, so I think it's because I have enough space. And I actually see an aircraft for the first time this entire flight. I've not seen anybody. But I see a 737-900 ahead of us, about 40 miles out. But you can actually configure where all these icons and stuff show up. Only thing you can change is where these, what these say on the bottom. Little Scorpion Gaming. Which Twitter thing? Are you talking about the Flightcast audio Twitter, or are you talking about me not having a Twitter? Alright, let's go to. We haven't done Scenic View in a while. Let's take a look at Scenic View. I've been to Alaska. On not in Infinite Flight yet, but I do like Alaska. I'm planning on going to Alaska at some point too. I've heard Alaska is very beautiful. LJ Aviation, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Hopefully, we do get a safe landing. I believe we should be flying over Portland any minute now. Actually, is that where he is? Yeah, that airplane we see ahead of us is at Portland. So if anybody wants to see me fly by, that can actually get into flight. I'm on the expert server, probably about 5 minutes away from Portland. If you want to just see me fly by real quick. I land in about 30 minutes or a little bit less than that. 25 minutes-ish. Took off about an hour ago. Turbulence is really bad out here. That's why the plane is shaking so much. The winds are pretty crazy out here. Man, I keep missing that shot. I keep trying to take screenshots of that shot, and I keep missing it. And I don't want the little things on there. But yeah, look how much we're rocking right now. Like, if we were on this aircraft, we'd be, like, rocking so much. Let's see what the wind actually is. Wind, where we are at our current altitude, is 88 knot headwind right now. Man, look how we're bouncing in the cockpit too. Yeah, winds are at 311, winds are 311 at 88 knots right now at our current position at flight level 280. It shouldn't be like this when we land. I'm not sure what the winds look like in Seattle. Apparently, the winds may be changing when we get there, according to Dex. So right now it says no wind, but I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. So I'm gonna look on my other device to see what the actual wind is. How to dump fuel. You have to be in a heavy aircraft. You have to be in like a 787, 777, 747, A380, one of the bigger ones, because I don't have the option in this aircraft to do dumping fuel. But usually it shows up right below the engine button. Under the engine button, you'll see fuel dump. That's where it usually is. All right, we're going to descend at about 280 knots. No, we'll do 300. We don't need to go that slow. We're going down to 240. Rocking the boat right now. Jamie, I use SkyVector, SimBrief, and FlightAware for my flight planning, but it's a little different because I'm in the USA. So SkyVector is really only helpful when you're flying in the USA, and so is FlightAware. SimBrief will help you flying anywhere, but SkyVector and FlightAware are really only helpful when flying in the USA. Thank you, Oliver. I hope I have a safe landing too. Jag LAX to Dubai sounds really long, but it sounds like a fun flight. I actually would kind of like to do something like that at some point. But again, if you have any suggestions, guys, please leave those in the Discord channel for flight suggestions. And look at this, we're about to fly over Portland. This is actually our first sign of life since we've taken off in Reno. We have not seen a single aircraft since we took off in Reno. So this is the first person we've seen. We're in an expert server too, by the way. But this is a area view of Portland, Oregon. Fly Sim German, what's going on, man? Zurich to Hamburg, Swiss A321s. Infinite Fly Guy, what's going on? And I'm not going to be responding to any more flight suggestions since we're about to be on our arrival. Flying over Portland, KPDX. I think there's like 5 new Frontier liveries. They all look amazing. I saw somebody flying Frontier livery yesterday when we were flying in Spain, and I was like, oh, I gotta fly that. I gotta fly that, so now I am. The new planes have been put on hold. The MD-11 and DC-10, I think, is the planes that are going to release. They'll come out later on, because in order for them to get Global out, they could not finish working on those aircraft. But they're according to Laura, and on one of the podcasts, she said that they're pretty close to done. So they just need time to be able to focus on it. Right now, they're focused on servers and Global and getting it out and stable to all devices. So we're only a minute out from our next waypoint, and we're right on time. So we're at 24,000 feet, and our next altitude restriction is going to be at PTERA, where we need to be at 22,000 feet, which is right there. So once we get to Battleground, we'll descend down to 22,000, and from there, after that waypoint, we'll be heading up to KRIEG and then to HAWKZ, where we need to be at 12,000 feet. So I'll be doing my best to make it through that. We also have to watch out for, according to Sky Vector, there's a moderate icing in the area. But not so much. I think we already got through the icing area. I think we're actually good. But I don't think you can even get icing on an infinite flight. I don't think that's even possible. Yes, I believe there's airports in the Philippines. I don't know. Yes, my graphics are on high. There's no Concorde plane at the moment on infinite flight. All right, we've passed Battleground. Let's go ahead and descend to 22,000. We have 2 minutes to do it. And it is so bumpy up here. No, or who is that? I thought that was the chat. I'm not at Madeira. We are flying over Portland. Yes, you can land at private airports. And the airport by where I live, HAWKZ Airport, KDWH, is there. I haven't flown there yet, but it is there. I saw it on the map. What's going on, Avon Fitzgerald? Phone game. When will I fly to Dubai? I don't know. I don't have it planned yet when I'm gonna do it. But I'm getting a lot of requests to fly to Dubai, so it may be very soon. Talk to you later, Lebrat's Files. Thanks for flying with me. Sorry that I died. Lux Air dash Q400 or dash 8 Q400 landing at Magala. The Flight Channel. What's going on, man? Welcome back. Do I have an IFC account? I don't know what that is. I don't know what IFC. I don't know what is IFC. Man, look how bumpy we are. Like in the cockpit, you can really feel it. You can actually see like everything bouncing around. It's kind of cool how like you can see how bumpy it is even from the cockpit. But yeah, this is one thing I like the most about flying around the Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington area. You see these mountains, these big snow-capped mountains. Yeah, that's really cool. All right, we are almost at 22,000, and again, like I said, we're after 22,000. We're gonna be descending to 12,000, and we're gonna have a good distance to do it. The first waypoint will be 14 miles away, and then after that be 28. So we have plenty of time to get down to 12,000. I just realized we were still on the Reno frequency. Nobody's been there, so we haven't heard anything. Marcel, what's going on? Welcome to the flight. Welcome to the stream. Apparently, updates are already rolling out on Android. Source Flightcast audio. I mean, I go to the community forums and like look at stuff there, so I assume that I have an account. So I don't know, Avon. I think I have. I think I do. I think I'm on it. Alex Whiteley, what's going on, man? Welcome back. If you crash a plane, the same stuff happens. Nothing's changed about that. Salud, Adrian. Flightcast, yeah, they posted a Twitter update about saying that people are now receiving the update on Android slowly. Like they're doing it like in stages, so not everybody's gonna get it at once like Apple people forced it to. Juho is asking, is there a lot of traffic? As you can see, no, not really. But it depends where you fly. Cause me, I've been like, a lot of people have been doing like kind of like I don't want to say typical, but typical flights: LAX, Dubai, Paris, London, Amsterdam, JFK. Like all like the most popular airports of the world. And personally, I've been doing my own thing. So on my flights, you haven't really seen too much traffic except for people who may be flying with me. But if you're flying like popular routes or popular airports like LAX and things like that, then you're gonna see a lot of traffic there when you're taking off and landing. But outside of that, not really. All right, we need to send to 12,000 now. So I'm gonna slow down to 275 and descend down to 12,000 feet. We have 4 minutes to do so. We may not make it in time. So I should have started descending earlier. I kind of forgot. I am on expert server. Yeah, I mean, this global is a lot of fun, and Android guys, you're gonna love it too. Oliver, I'm gonna be making pretty consistently during weekdays. So today's Friday, so do not expect a stream from me on Saturday or Sunday, okay? But when I have free time on the weekend, I do try to stream. So if I get some free time this weekend, I will stream, but I may not. Just so you know. So for Infinite Flight, my schedule is to stream Monday through Friday, as long as I can, and I usually fly around 12:30 Zulu, which is 8:30 Eastern time, on daily, except for the weekend. Romaine is in Japan in a 7879. DDS, sorry man, we're descending soon, but if you gotta go, you gotta go. I have parachutes in the back for anybody who needs to leave soon. Why don't I climb to 27,000 feet? I'm flying an arrival route, and there are altitude restrictions along the route, and so when I got to the BTG waypoint, the restriction was for me to be actually was for me to be at or above flight level 240. When I get to PTERA, I have to be at or above flight level 220, and when I get to HAWKZ, I have to be at or above 12,000 feet, and I have to be at 270 knots, which is what I'm already slowing down to. So, and if you don't understand charts, then that's probably why you don't understand, but it's okay. I won't judge you. It is okay. But we are descending, guys. I believe our seatbelt sights are already on because we've been having turbulence. Turbulence has gotten a little bit better since we've gotten below about 25,000 feet. But Tashar, that's news to me. I did not know I had 600 subscribers. So dope. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's all because of you guys. All I do is fly. You guys do the rest. So thank you guys for flying with us, and hopefully we make it here safely this time around. We have plenty of battery, so we're good to go the long run now. Marcel, you say you just got back from school? Cool. What is the circle in the middle of America? What are you talking about? Oh, these. If you click on them, I think they actually tell you. Aircraft restriction. It's a restricted airspace. It's right. I don't know why. It's probably due to weather, I assume. TFR aircraft restriction active at 15,000 feet. Oh, active to 15,000 feet. So you can't fly below 15,000 feet in this area. And what that could be, I could be wrong, guys. What it could be, because it could mean that the president of the United States is there. This is something that a lot of people don't know. On the map, when the president is around, the airspace becomes restricted around the airspace. Like, you cannot fly VFR, you can't fly through without a flight plan. Like, so there's new restrictions when the president of the U.S. is in a certain area. So that may be what it could be, but I honestly don't know. And I haven't watched Fast and Furious 8. Is that the latest one? I want to watch it. Sadly, I was flying, so I couldn't watch it during this flight, but I want to see it. Nice. So you're in Madagascar. So Madagascar does work in global. We got some people in LAX. How do you know when descending without seeing a chart? You just kind of base it by distance. There's some tutorials online on how to do that. I may have to make one myself. It's kind of complicated. There's a lot of math involved, and I don't like math. So that's a tutorial that I probably won't do, actually. And yes, winds are calming down. We're at 34 knots ahead wind now, so it's getting a little bit better. A little bit better. What I use to stream is all in the description below. If you're watching the replay of this video, by the way, I'm sorry I keep saying the same thing. I keep getting the same questions over and over. Thank you for the sub, LJ Aviation, Lima Juliet Aviation. Appreciate that, man. Somebody said it's the Bermuda Triangle. It's not the Bermuda Triangle. There is a Bermuda Triangle, but that's not it. All right, we made it. We're at 12,000 at HAWKZ. Next, let me continue with my arrival for the HAWKZ. I think it's HAWKZ 6. Yeah, HAWKZ 6 arrival. We now... Oh, crap, I clicked on the wrong chart. There it is. That's not it either. We need to descend now to 12,000 feet. Wait, we're already at 12,000. We need to slow down at PIKEZ at 250 knots. So let's look at our flight plan. We can stay at 12,000 for a bit now. But when we get to... Actually, there is no PIKEZ. So at COFAY, we need to be at 250 knots. And then when we get to BREVE, we need to be at 10,000 feet, 250 knots. And when we get to NETTZ, we need to be at 8,000 feet, 230 knots. And KWEST, is that on here? KWEST, yep. I like how all these waypoints are actually here. At KWEST, we need to stay at 230 knots and be down to 7,000, and then when we get to VASHN, we need to be at 6,000 at 210 knots. And then from there, we'll basically just fly, we'll be vectored into, from there we'll fly heading a 344 towards GRIFY until we get vectors to Seattle. But we're probably not going to have any ATC, so I'm probably going to vector myself into Seattle from VASHN. And that is our arrival briefing. So I hope all the co-pilots understand that. I actually see a couple more aircraft now ahead of us. It's getting a little bit more busier as we get closer to a more popular airport. Man, we had a nice view out here. Look at, there's a huge mountain off the left of us right now. I don't know what mountain that is, but you get a screenshot. So at COFAY, I think I said 250 knots. Yep, COFAY 250, so go ahead and slow down. And then at COFAY, we need to descend by 10,000. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in 10,000. I'm gonna slow down to 245 so we don't get over speed. I'm gonna go to 10,000 feet. We're still a minute out, so we have a lot of time to descend. We don't need to be at 10,000 at COFAY. We need to be at 10,000 at BREVE. So very quickly, if I actually have that up still, maybe I can actually show you what I'm looking at. Google. Yeah, here we go. So this is what I'm looking at, guys. So like I said, at PIKEZ 12,000, 250. We're headed to COFAY. There's no restriction there. But we're gonna stay at 12,000, and then descend to 10,000 at BREVE at 250 knots, and this is the rest. So yeah, just want to really quickly show you guys what I was referencing to. But I did. Oh wait, it's because I clicked on that thing. Greetings from Germany. Firework incredible. What's up, man? Hello, Rice. Dum dum da dum dum. And Qantas Pilot 17. Thank you for getting the screenshot to me. Olive plane spotting. If you shut your engines off while you're flying, you'll just start gliding until you lose, forward speed, and you'll start diving. It's not Area 51, actually. Area 51 is somewhere else. Christian Glass says it's because heavies can't go to case. So that may be what it is. I don't know. We do need a mod meeting. It's true. We're gonna have one. We'll have a moderator meeting sometime on Discord, so we can all be on the same page of what I expect out of you guys. Okay, I've been getting this. Sky Vector is free. It's a website. Let's do this. We're on our descent. Oh no, we're not on descent. All right, we need to head to BREVE. It's about a minute away. And what are we at? We're at 11,000 feet. We need to descend more. I may have to do it. Okay, I was gonna say we could do I could turn the engine off right now, but we're kind of in the middle of our arrival, so I don't want to mess up this flight again. So yeah. There's just so many really cool high mountains out here around Seattle. Look at all those mountains on the left side. Look at that. We're already lower than them, and we're at 10,000 feet. Make sure we're not speeding. Alright, so we have a couple aircraft ahead of us. I don't know if they're at Seattle. I think that is Seattle right there. Is that Seattle? Yeah, it is. We're almost here. I didn't realize we were that close. So those aircraft we see are actually on the ground at Seattle. The other one over here, he just took off out of Seattle. Pyrozate, welcome. Darren, yes, the graphics have improved, but the scenery still doesn't look so great below, I would probably say below 10,000 feet. It just kind of gets worse, but that's because they're just not extremely HD. They're very nice from high up, but once you get down here, you'll notice that the graphics are not that great when you get low. But also, like, if I don't know if you saw that, you probably didn't, but as you get to new areas that you haven't been to, the scenery still has to load in. So when you first look at it, it may look low res, but if you give it a second, it may load in a little bit better, but still it doesn't get that high res. So I'm gonna get one more screenshot here before we get too low, and then we'll continue on our arrival into Seattle. Make sure you have your seatbelts on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the line lights on as we are approaching the Seattle airspace. I'm also gonna go ahead and tune into Seattle Unicom because there's no controller here. And I will announce inbound landing. What did I say? 3-4 center, I believe is where we're going. No. Yeah, 3-4 center is what we're expecting. There's still no wind information. Are we making right traffic?
Seattle Tacoma Unicom. Blue 116 is 9 nautical miles to the southwest at 10,000 feet. Inbound for landing. We'll make right traffic for runway 34 center.
Alright, so we got that set. We're at, I think we might have just missed. We're at NETTZ and we need to be at 8,000. So we need to descend now to 6,000. And we need to be down to 210 knots now. All right, flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Have to get comfortable real quick. Is that Seattle? Is that Seattle? Yeah, that's Seattle right there. That's where we landed. Right off of our right wing. I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I'm flying, like in real life, I'm in the window seat. I love being able to actually see the airport before we get there. Yeah, Starly, I need to talk to you too. We talked about this in the past. We need to talk also because you've been helping a lot with answering questions and stuff. It's amazing though. Like we have the whole globe to fly on it. Like this has never been done on an app, on a phone. This is crazy, right? So this is amazing. All right, I'm gonna go flap. Oh God, where are you going, sir? Okay, I'll go flaps 1. Now we have reached our last waypoint of our arrival. Now it's gonna be going to the ILS for 3-4 center. But first, I want to go ahead and make sure we get down to 6,000 feet, and then we need to go ahead and descend to 4,000 feet for the top of our final approach. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my 1-6 center chart, so make sure I ask where I set it to. Yeah, center, okay. I'm actually surprised that the weather's so nice in Seattle right now. Usually it's like foggy and gloomy and ugly. So I'm gonna change the altitude to descend to 4,000 instead of 6,000. Because that's where we need to intercept the that's where we need to be at here at MGNUM. We need to be at 4,000 when we get there. And then when we get to ANVIL right here, we need to be at 3,200. And then from there, we need to be at 19,000. 1,900 when we get down here somewhere. I forgot where exactly. We'll be flying over Boeing Field too, so we get a good look at Boeing Field on the way on our approach. That'll be pretty fun. Alright, so I'm gonna slow down the descent because we have plenty of time to get there. We got one set of flaps already in. One thing I learned yesterday to one of the viewers, one of you guys taught me that I didn't know, was if you're in an Airbus, and this is on most of the aircraft that have HD textures inside the airplane, so this works for the 787, the Q400. If you look right here next to the radar, you have your flap speeds. So right there where it says VFE, that's your maximum speed with your flaps out. So right now we're at 210 knots, so I can actually do about 1 notch of flaps. Once we get under 200, I can go 2 flaps. I mean 2 on the flaps, and once we get under 185, I can go 3, and then 177 full. So I didn't know that this was actually accurate. I didn't know that because I knew that planes had these in them. Like I knew that they were there. I used them in like X-Plane and things like that, but I didn't realize that Infinite Flight actually had it there too. So that's very helpful. So we got Delta 749. Looks like he just departed. And we got Jet Speed 100. I don't even know where he's headed to. Andre, grade 5. And I think that's all the aircraft around us at the moment. So basically right now we're flying a right downwind. And now we're about to turn right base. And now I'm going to slow down to 200 knots. Landing lights are on. Seatbelt signs are on. And we should be on the ground in just about 5 minutes. And guys, I won't be able to look at the chat very much here on this approach because I need to focus on getting us down safely. So if you have any questions, ask the moderators or anybody else in the chat would like to step up and answer some of those questions also. Please be truthful, obviously. But as we descend and arrive into Seattle, I will not be able to read a lot of your decisions. So let's set the spoilers to armed. We are about 15 miles out. And as we make this right turn, we'll be seeing Seattle again. There's the sun. Hashtag views. Man, I tell you, one of my favorite views is Steel Tower. Like I love how like it looks. Like it actually looks like it's far away. You know, that's cool. Alright, so I think we descend to. I'm gonna go ahead and put in 1,900 because we're way too high. I forgot to descend after we got to MGNUM. So I'm gonna quickly get us down. We're gonna go down to 185. Oops, too much. So I believe our next waypoint is ANVIL. We need to be at 3,200, which we're almost at. And then after that, we need to be at SODOE. We need to be at 1,900. So we should be seeing our glide slope path catch up with us in just a second as we get close to 32. Actually, as we get close to 1,900. Actually, did I say that? I do have visual now of runway 36 center, and they're going to go ahead and report our position as on final. Runway 34 center.
Seattle Tacoma Unicum. Blu 116
We're still high. We're 9 miles out and go flaps 3. Gear down. Slow down to about 160. 155 will do. We're still high though. We'll calibrate our screen just in case we need to do anything crazy. And still high, apparently. Let's see, where are we? Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take control. I'm actually going to be landing by hand. There's Boeing field right under us right there. But I don't really have time to look at it. I'm going to go ahead and take control of the aircraft. I'm going to calibrate the screen. And then we're going to go ahead and hit altitude and we'll take control. For the most part, we're lined up pretty well. We are off to the right a little bit, it looks like. And please tell me I'm landing on the right side of the aircraft, of the airfield. Oh, we're not, bro. We're landing on 16 center. Oh, that's why. I didn't mean to do that. That was a big accident. See, this is how things fail when you try to use approach mode or something. Like when you're landing on the wrong side of the airport. This whole time I thought we were landing. The flight plan had me pointed to 16 center and not 34 left. I was reading it backwards again. So I almost killed you guys again because that was a big mistake. So we're gonna make that change. Report position final 16 center.
Seattle
Last minute
Tacoma
runway change. It's okay because we're still flying into the wind. So this is actually the way we should have been going
Runway
anyways.
16 center.
All right, heading off. Let's go ahead and adjust. We have, this is about a 7-knot wind, crosswind, but it's not too bad. We're gonna go down to about 145, 140 actually is what we're gonna do. 135 works too. We have 26% fuel on board. Ooh, there's a big mountain right before Seattle. Be careful for that, people. And why won't my aircraft turn? Oh, because approach nav mode is still on. That's why. I didn't realize nav mode was still on. I was like, why won't it let me turn? I turned off heading. Okay, there we are. Ooh, we're dropping. Ooh, we're dropping. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. I got scared because we started dropping a little bit faster than I was expecting. Alright, here we come. Let's see how we do. Landing it by hand today.
50.
Let's put it in a dark gray part.
30.
Ooh, okay, let's turn that off because now it's floating.
30.
Come on, chill out, chill out. All right, we're floating it. We're floating it, but we're okay. And we're down. Little rough, and a little left of the center line, but we made it safely. All right, I guess we'll put in a little bit of reversers to get it slowed down. All right, I'll let it roll now to let it roll off the runway. We'll exit to the left. Actually, no, where's the... I'm all backwards now. Okay, yeah, to the left. I'm all backwards. I thought we were landing on the other side of the runway, and so... What's going on, Laser Gamer? Thanks for joining, bro. Welcome to Seattle Tacoma, Washington. We made it safely. And we're gonna go ahead and cross this runway here. There's nobody coming. We can put our spoilers up now. And also let the flaps up too once we get off the runway. And we'll be taxiing to the right. I'm completely backwards though, honestly. I don't know where parking is. Because I thought we were landing at 3-4 center this whole flight. And we landed at 16 center. Oh, that's so funny. Alright, we're just gonna taxi the gate. Please stay in your seats until we're safely at the gate. I love the skyline right here. Look, like from the airport you can see the mountains way off in the distance. The new question is, where is the gate? We're gonna park at this next one, not this one, but the next one. That one right there. All right. Guys, I just came back very quickly to apologize. Oh man, I just came back to apologize for what just happened. I am not going to continue to fly because when my phone came back on, obviously it was off, like everything shut off. So I'm so upset. I'm so pissed. We were just I'm so pissed right now. I'm so pissed. But yeah, so if you don't know, my phone died. I mean, it warned me like what 30 minutes ago that it was at 10%, and I was so distracted by the beautiful sunset of in the morning that I completely forgot that I needed to charge my phone. So the phone completely died, and we did not make it to the airport. So everybody died, which I think it was about 68 of us on this stream. All of us died. So I apologize for killing you guys for the second time. But I'll do another stream later to make up for this one. It was a tragic accident. It's gonna be all over the news. It was a tragic accident. I'm gonna do another stream to make up for later. Hopefully I can do another one today. I got some other stuff I need to do. I don't have time to redo that flight, sadly. But I do want to do another flight because that sunset was so dope that I really want to get that flight. So, man, I really hate when flights don't end. Like if it leaves you hanging so bad, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like a clip. It's like when you watch your favorite series on Netflix and they freaking like cut out the ending. You don't know who died or if they lived or anything. So, so I just want to say, guys, thank you for all the subs. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for understanding. I know everybody's phone has died at least once in a flight. Sadly, this one happened during the stream. So, I'm upset. I'm very upset. I'm very upset. I really only had time to do that one flight today because of how long it was gonna be. But I'll let you guys know. Definitely join the Discord channel, and I can update you on what I decide to do later. I'm gonna try to keep the Discord channel updated before everyone else. Yeah, they just died, bro. Gaming some R. The phone just died. It killed us. We lost hydraulics. We lost electronics. We lost everything. We lost we lost the, what do you call it? Lost everything. The plane is just done. What's going on, Toby Taylor? This Reno to Seattle in real life, depending on what plane you fly. Most of the flights that I've found from Reno are in -8s, so it takes longer. It takes about 2 hours to get to Seattle from Reno. But other than that, with us, we were in the A320, so we were getting there a little bit faster. So we were gonna get there in probably probably about an hour and 20 minutes. Probably gonna make it there. So, but man, I may or may not be live later. You'd have to subscribe to find out. But yeah, so when I first started streaming Infinite Flight, it was just, because I like flying and I found out a way to stream, and so I just did it. Boa tarde from Brazil. But hey, thank you guys so much for support, man. It's been so much fun. Hopefully we all get to fly together. I would love to somehow organize an event where we can all get together, maybe on training server or casual server or something, and do a big old large flight. So if you want to contact me or talk to me, hit me up on the Discord. The link is in the description. One of the moderators can put that in the chat. You can also GL Top 10s. What's up, man? You can also find me on Instagram. That is also in the description. So yeah, Adrian Moxiga. I almost don't want to go, but I need to go. I got work to do. I got stuff to do. It was a fun flight. I can't wait. Like I said, I'm gonna be flying to San Francisco sometime later today. Actually, I think that event just opened up. So I'm gonna be flying to San Francisco at some point today. Not sure when. But next scheduled stream will be on Monday, 12:30 Zulu. Ça va? Yeah, so next scheduled stream will be Monday. But I may stream sometime during the weekend if I get a chance. So stay tuned. All right, and without further ado, like I said, you got 3 choices. Give up, give in, or give it all you got. Believe that. Peace, love, God bless you. I will catch you next time. This is another Blue Games, Blu Arrow Global, operated by Frontier. Loving this livery, loving this plane, loving the update. Can't wait for you Android guys to join me. I'll see you guys soon.